Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, I just want to go over all the actual drops that happen all throughout this week, as well as also what we're going to be anticipating for throughout next week, and overall just kind of some things maybe be on the lookout for throughout this weekend, including some walk-ins and all of that. We'll probably go touch on a little bit more throughout this entire weekend too as well, so keep sure you guys are pretty much just aware, and I'll try my best to give you guys all the best updates that we could possibly go and give you guys when it comes to all the restocks. As well, we also did have a pretty good week, although somewhat plagued week when it came to bots and all of that. So not the best when it comes to all of that, but at least on the bright side, we did see quite a few normal people go and get their consoles. If any of you guys actually did go get one just throughout this week in general, please send me a picture, send me a tweet, send me whatever. That always makes my day and warms my heart whenever you guys get to go and, well, just go get basically it. I just want you guys to get your console, so it makes me so happy to see. As well, I just want to let you guys know we'll probably be trying to wind down our PS5 giveaway this weekend, just so you guys all know. I had a few people ask about that. Should be all good. I think it's going to be our 6th console given out. We'll probably be announcing up our 7th one too as well. Maybe one for the holidays. So if you guys are all excited for that one, maybe I'll try to have it all done by November 1st or 2nd, just so you guys all know. As well, when it comes to all the stuff too, make sure you guys are subscribed for the giveaway itself. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console controller, Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100, you guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency, you guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below. And of course, let's go dive in the video. So we had a pretty eventful week. We had a lot of the really big retailers go and restock just in general. So first and foremost, we actually had the Best Buy restock that happened earlier on today. I'm sure you guys maybe saw my video talking about it, but when it comes to Best Buy, it wasn't the world's worst drop. It just seemed very, very small in stock. We had a little bit of a controversy for some people just thinking that it was just botted out. Don't think it was. I think it just was the 3rd week in a row, 4th week in a row in these kind of cycles for Best Buy. And it just kind of seemed like they were just maybe throwing out whatever leftover stock they had for the PlayStations and Xboxes. So usually whenever we kind of see like a lot of retailers, such as even Best Buy, restock a lot of weeks in a row, we do sometimes see them take a little bit of a break. We've seen Best Buy do it from like 3 to 5 weeks in a row, and then kind of like maybe like a few weeks off, a month off or so, and kind of restock up again. So just want to let you guys know we might be going and seeing just maybe like a 1 or 2 week break when it comes to Best Buy, mainly in the fact that, well, they just haven't, have just had a lot of restocks. Although it does kind of depend, because if this last restock was a lot smaller, maybe they'll have a chance for them to recoup up their restock for next week. And as well, we still have not seen them do the Xbox Series X Halo Infinite Edition. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for that. I would almost want to say it might be a nice filler week for them where they don't do any PlayStations next week and then maybe do some Xboxes finally, because I just generally do not know when they're going to restock it, if not soon. But they also could maybe just be waiting until the actual November, like I think it's like 23rd release date or so when it comes to the actual Halo Infinite Xbox. So maybe that's what they're waiting for some good Black Friday deals, etc. around that time. But as of right now, both of them are still like on the unlikely end. If it does do another restock for Best Buy next week, it'll probably just be a little bit more on the smaller side. Although we have been seeing a few more walk-in events, such as how GameStop is. We'll touch about that in a second. So maybe we'll get lucky and we'll maybe have 1 or 2 more GameStop walk-in events going on. As well, Target. We actually did go have Target go restock this Wednesday, which is kind of nice. It's only like a 2 to 3 week cycle period. We had to wait for Target to go and restock. So that probably means that maybe Target's can be trying their best to maybe get like a more of a 2 to 3 week cycle when it comes to all of their restocks in general. Maybe before the holidays, they'll try to bump out a few more. So we'll definitely be watching all the stock figures for all that stuff. We'll be reaching out to employees, trying to find more information for you guys and all of that. A few little secondary things is that usually whenever we have these drops go and end, they sometimes do have walk-ins for the stock that was allocated for the previous drop. So that means that if you guys are basically trying your best to go and get the console in your local store for someone who just had like canceled orders, people just never picked it up, all that type of stuff, they'll start seeing a little bit more walk-ins throughout the next few days / week. So keep that in mind, although that's usually very, very rare. We also still have been seeing some instances of the Xbox Series X's. I don't know how they're still receiving and getting all the stock. I truly do not know, but at least we are still seeing that kind of floating around throughout the stores in general. We'll probably have a similar video tomorrow morning, just so you guys all know. I'm just trying to get a little bit more walk-in information for all of you guys, so keep that in mind. As well, we also did go and have a good old Switch OLED walk-ins for Target throughout this week. Very nice to go and see that. Same with Walmart, same with also GameStop, and as well a little bit on Best Buy side too on top of that. We also did finally go have our Amazon restock go and happen throughout this week. We had that happen earlier around, it was around the 10 o'clock range or so, like around like 10:30 Central, 11:30 EST range, just for future references. And it was also just like not a bad drop, although that one definitely did seem like it was way more botted in comparison to all the other restocks, mainly because we saw big scalping and botting groups go and tweet out and mention that they had like over 10,000 consoles bought, which is just very, very sad, and why this kind of seemed like the week of somewhat bots. We saw a lot of bots, a lot of people bragging about their bots, a lot of people bragging about the stock they bought, pretty much everything. not a fun time. But Amazon at least did restock, although it did also not restock the PS5 Digital or as well the Xbox or Xbox Series X Halo Infinite Edition. I generally do not know what is going on with Amazon and Best Buy that they still have not restocked that, while we've seen places like GameStop do multiple restocks, Walmart do multiple restocks as well. It just doesn't make any sense to me, well, at all. But at least we do know that. We'll maybe just be anticipating to see if there's any more PS5 digitals throughout the next few weeks or the Xbox drops. And it does kind of seem like the Xbox was a little bit of the flavor of the not week. We had an Xbox week around 2 weeks ago where we saw a lot of restocks. This week, it seems like we just really didn't see that much almost at all, which does kind of stink in terms of Xboxes. So maybe we'll be anticipating a little bit more of an Xbox week this upcoming week as well. Also, when it comes to the other various places too, as we mentioned for Best Buy, they did to do both as well, although also they also had Xbox All Accesses. GameStop, too, don't forget, did have a PlayStation 5 restock on Tuesday, but also as the ongoing walk-in event, maybe even as of now, depending on when you guys are watching this, or if you guys are on, like, say, West Coast or whatever, or as well throughout the weekend, we'll probably talk about it a little bit more. I'm going to reach out to a few GameStop employees and people and go and see if we do see any more stock or rivals going on in general. So if we do see some more stuff, or if you guys want to send me a tweet or message or whatever, feel free to leave a comment down below. But that's actually probably one of the more bigger things I want you guys to note. If you guys are in the select cities, we made like 5 videos on it, so I'm sure you guys can creep on it, or go and Google the PS5 walk-in event for GameStop. But we saw a lot of confirms today, a lot of bundle confirms, and overall the drop seems like it was going pretty good. So definitely be on the lookout for that throughout the weekend itself. As well, PlayStation Directs, I don't believe we had a single, not a single one throughout this entire week, which is a little bit on the sadder side because we had like 3 or 4 of them last week. I personally, and I'm sure maybe you guys would agree, I would like it a little bit better if it was more spaced out. Think like one Tuesday, one Thursday, and then next week, one Tuesday, one Thursday, instead of like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then nothing for a few weeks. I'm sure you guys would probably agree on that one. Definitely make sure if you guys are watching this video, you guys go and sign up for the Sony Direct, where you guys have a chance to go buy your consoles through the PlayStation Direct as well. So just keep that in mind and bear that in mind. There's always a possibility for that. So very nice to go and see as well. We also did go and see a few of the mid-tier drops. Like, I'm very happy we saw a few of these places, such as Walmart, that did their PS Plus subscription thing. We didn't see too many weird subscription things, although I guess GameStop did count for that. But we just have to hope that, say, Target and Best Buy try their best to avoid them the best we can. Same with Amazon. Although I did actually like the Amazon Prime drops because it seemed like a lot more normal people got those consoles. But we did also have the Walmart stuff, as I mentioned. We also saw the Switch OLEDs in the stores. Walmart drop actually went pretty okay, pretty good. We actually saw quite a few people receiving overdue stock, which is very nice to go and see. I love seeing that. I love hearing about that. I love seeing the pictures on that. And as well, the fact that we had a normal drop too tied on in. Very nice to go and see. So major props over to Walmart in general, too. And as well, we also did have a few of the mid-tier places finally go on a restock. We did have the Microsoft Direct, although we did also make a big note that that was a very botted restock, which once again kind of stinks because I just seemed like there were so many bots everywhere this week, especially as the holidays are kind of gearing up. I can see a lot more of it coming on through. But we had that going on. It was okay. I guess I know PS Directs and Online actually did a nice little Switch OLED bundle. We've been waiting for that, / we were anticipating that for a little while. And then we also are still waiting for the Online Xbox Series X Halo Edition. We have had confirmation from Online that they will be receiving stock and getting stock for that. I know that's a very sought after console, so in case you guys do see that, be aware, be on the lookout for it when it comes to Online. As well, when it comes to all the other various places, Newegg, we had like the nice little always chances throughout this week. It wasn't too bad. And it came to that. As well, we also did go and have some interesting Costco stuff. We had a Costco grand opening, which I do believe actually might still be having stock, and I'm going to double check for you guys and let you guys know more on that tomorrow. We also did finally have Costco return from their online restocks too as well, which we have not seen for like 3 months. So the fact that we're finally seeing that, very, very nice to go and see. Love seeing that. Love seeing the approach in that. It's just a good vibe. I love seeing that. As well, Sam's New as well. Sam's Club, we had that a little bit earlier on throughout these past like 10 days or so. We did finally go and have Sam's Club go into restock, which means we're also waiting for the Xbox Series X for them. And as well, we did see a few little walk-in confirmations too. We'll probably be watching a lot more of them throughout this weekend. If we do see more, we'll let you guys know. We saw little trickles of BJ's having their wholesale bundles going on for the consoles themselves, and that was kind of our major big focus. All the other big things we'll be waiting for and like kind of looking forward to as well is going to be up on this weekend because we haven't seen a lot of retailers, but we did see a few retailers as of this last week start receiving and getting some stock. So we can maybe anticipate a new upcoming restock with all of them in the very near future, mainly for Myers. And I'll let you guys know. I'm going to reach out like literally right now and give you guys updates tomorrow morning if I have a chance to. But as well, we also haven't seen too much news for the other walk-ins. We'll try our best to keep you guys in the loop the best we can. And I just appreciate all of you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. Hopefully this week was either a good week for you guys or hopefully these next few weeks we'll try our best to get you guys a console, especially as the holiday season starts heating on up. As well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 gift, as I mentioned. Amazon links down below, as well. Follow the Twitter, follow the Twitch stream. If you guys would like to sign up for Weeble, deposit $100, you guys go get free stack, free money. Go on base, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. I just appreciate you guys all so much for watching, and we'll go give you guys more updates throughout this week and weekend. And I'll see you guys all there. Love you guys.